People ask me all the time if I've ever felt creeped out in a situation and wanted to leave camp. And we had an interesting situation just happen.
Looking for site 177 here in Bridge Bay. This is us.
We got a grate.
Oh yeah, we got a grate to cook food on.
Welcome to camp here in Yellowstone National Park. We are at the Bridge Bay campground. I am here with Joey, Joseph Coconato, and then Mike.
Bigfoot Wanders.
Mike Wanders, yep.
Wanders.
Yeah.
Mike Bigfoot Wanders.
We are grilling up some burgers here. Let me get out of the shot. And let me turn that camera around.
We got a Boston turkey cheese right here.
Yeah.
Mike is making himself a grilled cheese sandwich on the fire. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. And then I'm making some backup burgers just in case.
Can't wait to try the grilled cheese turkey.
It's a little late here. It's almost 8 o'clock, so eating dinner a little bit late. We decided to camp here in the park because I picked these guys up from their backpacking trip, and the camp that I was at previously is about another hour south. So we thought this would be a nice kind of way to break up the drive. We'll be dropping Mike off in Jackson at Jackson Hole Airport tomorrow. So we'll be going through the Tetons. I'll get to show you Grand Teton National Park, and it should be awesome. So yeah, we're just chilling out tonight.
We got a crisis going on.
There's something pretty awesome about an evening around the campfire with friends, good food, great stories, and an amazing sunset, especially when it's in Yellowstone. It was a cold morning and getting out of bed wasn't easy. However, we had a busy day ahead of us of exploring and getting our friend Mike to the airport. Good morning from camp. Morning, guys.
Morning. Yeah.
We had our coffee going and we're getting the truck packed up, and we are going to head into Grand Teton National Park. Hopefully we'll see some bears. I'm going to actually show you the Tetons today. Hopefully there's still a little snow on them. And yeah, it should be a beautiful day. It's sun's coming out. We do have some clouds in the sky, as you can see, so we might be in for a little bit more precipitation today, but right now it feels amazing with some sun. We are coming up on a bear jam here. And this is when people see a bear and they stop and create this traffic jam. So we don't see the bear yet, but we're keeping our eye out. Maybe it's a wolf, who knows? May not be a bear.
Could be a Sasquatch.
Could be a moose. Could be a Sasquatch, yes. That was pretty awesome. Got some clear shots of that grizzly. It's doing its thing out there, digging and foraging for its next meal. Fun fact, where we just saw that grizzly bear is about a mile from the camp that you saw in my last video, Sheffield Campground. And that was the Grassy Lake area. Grassy Lake Road was not far from there. I was mentioning that the bears kind of commute through there. They migrate through there. So that just proves it, because one was right there. And then I didn't mention it, but the morning that I left that camp, someone had a bear paw print on their car in the campground. So one was moving through that camp. They probably move through every night and you just don't see them, but there was proof that one moved through that camp that night. At approximately 310,000 acres, Grand Teton National Park includes the major peaks of the 40-mile-long Teton Range, as well as most of the northern sections of the valley known as Jackson Hole. We're over here at the Signal Mountain Lodge. We're gonna grab some lunch, and Joey and I will actually be camping here at Signal Mountain Campground later on this evening. All right, we have got a mountain of nachos here.
I don't know if we have enough food.
Kind of pretty small.
Look at this is Mike's food right here.
You gotta get 2 plates.
Yeah.
You gotta get 2 plates today's day and age.
We must have some big appetites today. Grand Teton National Park is named for Grand Teton, the tallest mountain in the Teton Range. At 13,775 feet, Grand Teton rises more than 7,000 feet above Jackson Hole. At this point of our drive, Grand Teton was not visible to us. However, we will see it later. We're making a quick stop here at beautiful Jenny Lake. Jackson Hole Airport is a unique commercial airport located entirely within Grand Teton National Park, offering stunning views of the Teton Range and abundant wildlife. All right, we're at Jackson Airport, saying goodbye to this guy.
Couldn't be sadder.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Mike is on his way back to New York City, back home. We actually have a clear view of the Tetons now, so I'm gonna pull over here in just a minute and show you a shot of that. And then we're gonna just explore a little bit more this beautiful area. We're making a quick stop here at Schwabacher Landing, which is known to have a lot of moose sightings. I've been down here several times over the years and I've never seen a moose here. Don't know if I'll see one today. Let's see. This is a beaver dam. They are pretty amazing engineers. You guys, can you believe summer is here? That means travel, spontaneous adventures, late nights, summer happens. And if you want to feel good about what you put into your body this summer, AG1 helps you keep consistent by giving you high quality nutrition every day. With just 1 scoop daily, it is so easy. I'm coming up on 7 years of taking AG1 daily, and I can tell you, I've rarely missed a day, and when I do, I feel it. I make sure that I always have a few travel packs with me, so if I get that feeling and I'd forgotten to take it, all I gotta do is pop some in some water and make sure that I'm getting those 75 vitamins and minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, and all that nutritional goodness that I need. AG1 rigorously tests their formula for hundreds of contaminants and impurities to guarantee they're delivering the highest quality nutrients available. And AG1 is NSF certified for sport, the gold standard in independent quality and safety certifications. I just feel better when I take AG1 daily. I have more energy. I feel less bloated. It helps with your gut health. It helps support immunity. There are so many amazing qualities in 1 scoop of AG1. There's no excuse not to take it. If you would like to try AG1 for yourself, head over to my link, and right now they are offering a super cute morning person hat just like this and an AG1 Flavor Sampler for free with your first subscription. And that comes along with the welcome kit that has a scoop, a canister, and all sorts of good stuff. It's an $82 value. Thank you once again to AG1 for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to exploring the beautiful greater Yellowstone area. We've made it here to our camp at Signal Mountain Campground. I've never camped here before. We have a view of Jackson Lake right in front of our camp. It's really pretty nice. I think it's a lot smaller than a lot of the campgrounds that are here in the park. So yeah, it's nice. Kind of glad to be here and getting ready to get settled in. We might take a drive a little bit later to check out the sunset if it's nice. I'm just having some leftovers from lunch today. As you saw, we had that huge mound of nachos. Joey's finishing those off, and then I've got the rest of Mike's quesadilla because he couldn't eat it all. So that's gonna be plenty to eat tonight. We took an after-dinner drive down a remote park road and were treated to amazing views on the way back and an amazing sunset. Good morning. It's a very beautiful morning here. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. It's chilly, but it's not nearly as cold as it has been. Had a beautiful drive around last night. There was a beautiful sunset. And yeah, it's been a nice stay here at this much smaller campground than the previous night. Not that that wasn't a cool experience too. It definitely is. It's cool to be right in the middle of Yellowstone. All right, time to get some coffee going here in a minute.
Yeah, not even just like completely.
We've just done a little bit of time travel. I am about a day ahead of where I left you last, and we are now in West Yellowstone. We just decided to come this way. I'm only in this area until probably a couple more days. Joey and I will be parting ways for a little bit. He's got some trips he's got going on with some friends, and I've got some plans too. But yeah, I'll show you a little bit of West Yellowstone here. West Yellowstone offers lodging, gift shops, and other services to travelers visiting Yellowstone National Park. Founded in June 1908 when the Oregon Short Line Railroad was completed, the town's name changed several times until West Yellowstone was settled upon in 1920. We are back here at camp at one of my favorite camps here in the greater Yellowstone area. I've been here many times. This is the Baker Hole Campground. We enjoyed some ice cream in town at the Haagen-Dazs ice cream shop. You don't see many of those around. And that was yummy. We took a little walk and drive around town, and now we're back here at camp. There have been thunderstorms almost daily, and I'm looking in front of me and there's definitely some thunderheads. I don't know whether they'll produce any rain or not tonight, but we are going to make a yummy dinner later, so hopefully it doesn't rain. Our view here right behind our camp is of the Madison River, which also runs through the park. Also, it has warmed up quite a bit. We can have one day that feels cold and it's, you know, in the 50s and the wind's blowing and feels very chilly. And then a day like today, the very next day, which is about 83 degrees, and there is a warming trend. So it's supposed to get even hotter into the 90s, I think, in the coming days. People ask me all the time if I've ever felt creeped out in a situation and wanted to leave camp. And we had an interesting situation just happen. We were planning on making dinner at camp, as I had mentioned earlier. And as we were sitting around doing chores, packing things up and organizing things, a person that is not camped in our campground parked in a little space right across from our camp to go fish the river. However, he came right into our camp and was very aggressive, trying to be friendly, definitely trying to be friendly, but felt very off. He felt like he was maybe on something. He just wasn't acting normal. Told a lot of stories, and his stories changed all the time, and I felt very uncomfortable. So he went to finally fish in the river after he talked to us for about 15-20 minutes. And the problem is that his car is parked by our camp, and he's going to come back through, and I'm sure he's going to want to sit and talk to us again, and I don't feel comfortable at all. I just did not. So we are leaving camp, and we're going to go out to eat, and it's kind of a bummer that we were kind of driven out of our own camp, but like the hairs on my neck stood up. Something was just off. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. I will make that dinner tomorrow night. It just have to be postponed for a little bit, and hopefully when we go back he's left. That's my hope. We took a little drive and we're just kind of waiting it out a little bit. We want to be sure, hopefully, we're not going to be sure until we get there, but we want to give it some time so maybe this person will have left the area. It was a really strange situation. I mean, we both felt it. There was a time that he said something and Joey kind of laughed and he's like, "Why are you laughing?" And it was one of those things where he was coming off as a friendly person, albeit way over the top and not in a good way, I would say. But I felt like he was also volatile. Like if you said something that just by that remark alone, like, "Why are you laughing?" that maybe he could have the ability, he might have the ability to snap and go the other way. So we were just talking about it here. We think that the best way to handle it is the way that we did. He walked away and went to go fish and we left. And so hopefully he's gone. And luckily, we were both just saying this as well, it's not a feeling that we've had very often out here. And it's not something that happens all the time, thankfully, but happened tonight. Thankfully, our uninvited guest was gone when we returned to camp and we were able to relax and enjoy the evening. We've got camp all packed up and we're on the road. We are heading to my last camp in Montana for a little while. We are headed up the Gallatin Canyon looking for a camp up in the Big Sky area. We know that there's several pretty amazing camps up there. It's all first come, first serve, so we're just gonna have to cruise through and see what we can find. But this is a beautiful area and a beautiful drive getting there. We came across this black bear who had scored a potential meal. Wait for it. They say the third time's a charm, and we came across a pretty amazing campsite on our third try. How beautiful is this camp here on the Gallatin River? Full disclosure, it is right off the road, so there is quite a bit of traffic going by. It's noisy with traffic noise, but it is still absolutely gorgeous. It's in a good location. There's Joseph back there. Got the tarp set up because there may be some rain tonight. But it's pretty awesome. Anyhow, I'm going to get dinner started. I'm going to be making the meal that I was supposed to make last night, but better late than never. It'll still be really tasty tonight. This is a super simple meal. It's a 1 skillet meal, and these are all the ingredients. Some beef smoked sausage, heavy whipping cream, chicken stock, spinach, orzo pasta, and Parmesan cheese. All right, these are nice and brown, so I'm going to take them off of the stove. We're going to get our pasta going. Add the pasta. Going to add some chicken stock. Then we want to bring this to a boil. Okay, now that it's starting to boil, I am going to cover it and reduce the heat. Simmer it till the pasta's done, which is going to be about 10 minutes. Okay, I think that's good. That's about the good right amount. I put a little bit too much cream. I didn't have a measuring cup, so I eyeballed it. Put a little too much cream and chicken stock in there. The pasta tastes really good. Everything tastes good, but I had to pour out some of the grease. So I poured it in this little tinfoil cup I made.
And why is that?
Not grease, it's actually cream.
Keeps it away from the bears.
Yes, so we can throw it in the trash.
Yep.
Spinach, when it cooks, it cooks down really small, so. A bit more in. Oh wow, check this out. All right, now that I've folded in the spinach and it's wilting a bit, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the sausage again. It's really good. Smells good too. Parmesan to the top. And voila, it's done. It's time to dig in. It's good, it's definitely creamy.
I was feeling a bit melancholy, this being my last night in Montana for a while, so I just relaxed and enjoyed the evening with my dear friend Joey.
Good morning, everyone. I'm on the road again. Woohoo! It's pretty early in the morning, but I thought this would be a good time to wrap up this video. I hope that you all enjoy coming along and hanging out in the greater Yellowstone area over these past couple of videos. It is the most wild place in the lower 48, I should say. Alaska is very wild, but the lower 48. And it's just an amazing, amazing place. One of my favorite places on the planet. I had planned to do a backpacking trip there, but I'm going to be completely transparent. I was spooked from the bear activity, the recent attacks, and every time I thought about going out, my gut just told me not to. However, I did procure a permit for a backpacking trip, which will be coming up next. So that will be the next video that I film. It's still bear country, but it's a place that I feel comfortable backpacking in, and it's going to be my first solo trip in a very long time. So stay tuned for that. As always, I appreciate you coming along. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next adventure. See you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.